Hi, this is Ogi with 4K Shooters, and I'm at the Rotolight stand at IBC 2018. I'm here with Rod from Rotolight.
Okay.
He's going to talk to you about the latest developments with our new ANOVA Pro 2 light and some firmware developments.
Thanks, Ogi. This is the 4th generation now of the ANOVA. What's really cool about this version is that it's 83% brighter. It develops 10,700 lux at 3 feet, which makes it pretty much the brightest light in its class. It's got the new flash system built in, so it can do high-speed sync at up to 1/8000th of a second. And when it flashes, it goes 2.5 times brighter again. So you're going to get about 26,000 lux out of this light, which is guide number 38. It's a fantastically bright, still soft, and excellent color reproduction light. So great for 4K shooters, the guys out there who are looking to get really good at, portraits and interviews and that kind of stuff. It's got an expanded set of really cool effects built in. So if we go into the menu system, just go to special effects. We've got strobe, lightning, throb, cycle, fire, police, TV, roto, spinning effects, gunshots, broken neon light, cinema, welding, paparazzi, and there's also a chase effect. Now the interesting thing is that we use the wireless technology now that's built into the ANOVA to allow it to control all the other Rotolights. So this can be a master. It can generate an effect and it can control up to 512 slaves. And I can set up 512 slaves with one button push. So if we just jump out of SFX, go into control, set this up how I want the slaves to be. So we want them to be wireless DMX slaves. And what I'll do is I'll just go in there, go to auto setup. Now you should be able to see a light behind me here. If I click into auto setup and press set, you'll see that immediately picks up the setting. And it'll start saying no signal because it's not seeing wireless DMX at the moment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set this up as the master. So we just come back out, mode, this is going to be in local, and this is going to be a master. And as soon as I hit wireless DMX on there, that sees it and says I'm getting wireless DMX. And what that means now, if I turn this round, you can see that I can now control that light absolutely from this lamp. And all of the other slave lights, we've actually got a whole line of them here and they're all doing the same thing because they all got the configuration too. The really cool thing with that is that I can now set up the whole chain of lights doing one of the special effects. So let's say lightning, for instance. And in lightning, what I want is the color to be as cool as possible. I want it to be as bright as possible. And I might even want to trigger it. So I can remotely trigger it, but we can go 3, 2, 1.
Really cool. I mean, this is really cool, and endless creative opportunities for people to emulate really impressive effects.
And the great thing is for 4K DOP, he can have all of this at his fingertips at the camera position and control all of the lights without having to employ any other hardware at all. It's all wireless. It's got a range of 656 feet from here to all of the slaves. So it's a real time saver, particularly if you've got 50 lights to set up. It's just one button push.
Very impressive indeed. Now, is this feature as a firmware update available on only the new lights, or what about people that purchased the light before?
Well, if they've got the ANOVA Pro 1, they can do the flash thing. They just have to buy one of the little Elinchrom receivers, because the ANOVA Pro 1 did have a flash trigger input. So that will work as a slave, and it can also be a flash slave and do the 1/8000th of a second stuff. And you can use that also to trigger effects, as I was doing with the lightning and stuff. So yeah, no problem.
So ANOVA Pro 2 basically gets this firmware, no problem. Yeah, it's out of the box.
Twice the output and still the same weight, but you're just getting a lot more bang for your buck, which is really cool.
Sweet. Well, thank you very much, Rob. Appreciate it. This is available now, I would imagine?
Yeah, available now. If you want to get some more details, go to rotolight.com, or any good broadcast dealer should have information on the Rotolights.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
Fantastic.